Hey everybody, it's Maria. The boxes just keep getting bigger. So I want to open this up so I can recycle it and get it out of my house because it's taking up a lot of space, right Gracie? And she's very curious, like, what is this? So the nice folks at Vangoa have sent me another instrument. They sent me the last couple of banjos that you saw, and they've sent me several other instruments through these last couple of years that I've been able to unbox and play for everyone. So let's see what this is. All right, that's a little bit better. Right, Gracie? You can get in and see what's going on. Too big to be a ukulele, right? I mean, I guess maybe a ukulele or baritone. Oh, she got my piece of paper. Say, Gracie. Ah, this dog, she takes everything. Here's the packing slip. Okay, put it in the tum gum. Okay. I love Vangoa's new bags. I think they're an improvement. I mentioned that in a few videos back, the first couple of guitars and banjos. I felt the bag was so thin that if it fell over, it could have damaged the instrument. And that's why I think they do these type of things, sending, people like me an instrument. They want our opinion. They want me to show it to you guys, and then they read your comments as well. I love these little goodie bags. Oh yeah, this is a much improved bag. It's a much thicker bag. It's got backpack straps. It's got a handle that's cushioned, which is nice. Zippered pocket, which you can sort of maybe fit the goodie bag, but I generally just put what I need and use that for other things. It has the Vangoa G clef on the logo. Yeah, and I like this type of bag. This is a newer type of bag where it actually folds open, or mostly open. See? So you don't have to struggle with sliding it in. I really like that. Comes with the Allen wrench that you need to adjust the truss rod. You could do it yourself if you follow YouTube directions, but a lot of times people like to have these done with luthiers or people who are guitar technicians. Okay. She asked me what top I would like. They had spruce, they had mahogany, I believe, no, sapele, which is sort of like mahogany, and they had cedar. And I chose cedar because cedar is a really great wood, a really great tone wood for guitars, especially classical ones with nylon strings. So, Gracie, stop. Oh, it's like a little kid, like she knows, get back, get out of there. Making so much noise. Okay, and it's Halloween today, so I'm nervous because as soon as the doorbell starts to ring, it's all over. So let me get this open without further ado. Oh my goodness, stop, Gracie. Go play with your bone. Oh, this is pretty. I didn't realize it was a gloss. I love shiny things. I think you know that from my videos. Ooh, wow, look at that with this really pretty binding. Wow. And it's got a beautiful rosette, similar to the type that my first classical guitar had something similar to this, but the action was really high. It was a used guitar I bought when I was in high school. So you could see, I don't know if you can see it better here. There. I want you to get a nice view of this. Look at that pretty wood. Look at that headstock. Wow. That's gorgeous. Let's look at the back. I believe it's sapele, back and sides. It's got a strap button, which in the old classical guitars, you never saw that. It's got the classical guitar headstock, which is really pretty. Oh, look at that. I like that. It's like a music stand holding it. Very nice, you know, appointments. Pearloid Tuners, geared for, you know, really nice tuning. The Vangoa logo with the F clef. If I said G clef, I meant F clef before. Look at that. That is beautiful. It's got a strap button on the bottom. And look at what I'm talking about, this binding. It reminds me of like what you'd see in a pick, you know? Little flex. Really pretty. Love that. Okay. It says Vangoa. It's got some information. Guitar strings need to be stretched. Yeah. A lot of people think there's something wrong with it, but it does take time. It needs to be stretched. Or they keep sounding like really bad. But as soon as you stretch it, then they stay in tune, especially nylon strings. I don't change my nylon strings as often on my ukuleles and my nylon string guitars as I would steel strings. They don't get as nasty either. You know, like schmutzy. Right, Gracie? Like your eyes get schmutzy. Look at that. It's beautiful. So typically, as you see, there are, actually I don't often see that. 3 wound, which is interesting. Maybe that is how it is. I'm so used to playing ukulele. Yeah, 3 wound, that is typical. And 3 just plain nylon, unwound, as I say. It's got this cutout here in the sound hole. It says Vangoa. Basic VC2 is the model number. I'm going to tune this baby up. It's not horrible. I mean, it definitely was in tune at one point. And let me see. Oh, nice. No sharp fret edges at all. Let me see. Is there binding here? Yeah, some binding here helps with that. See the black all around? It has black purfling all around the sides and the back too. Wow, they really are making some amazing, you know, I would think they call this they said basic. It sounds like, looks like a really nice instrument, but I imagine it'd be really great to learn, especially if you're learning true classical guitar. I do play fingerstyle, but I use tab. I mean, I can read a little music, but not enough to play the things that I like. But I commend people who can. Gracie's bored. All right, I'm going to tune this up. It's a little close-up of the bag. Okay, it's got a little thing to hold the neck, which is nice. Yeah, okay. Be right back. I want to get a little of the grain. Look at that. Look at that grain. And the color, you know, it's really hard. Yeah, that's about the color. See that color right there? Because sometimes when you do a certain thing with the light, then it looks tan, but it's really a nice deep cedar. And by the way, that will get even deeper with age. That's the beauty of wood. Okay, I forgot to share with you what's in the goodie bag, so let's do that real quick. Oh, this is nice. They give you a capo. That's really great. When you want to quickly change the key, you just slap on a capo. And it says Vangoa. It's really easy to work. Just like that. Put it right over the strings, and it changes the strings, the pitch of all the strings. They give you an extra set of their strings. They give you, oh, really nice. I like these little picks. Vangoa picks, really cool. And they have the F clef on them. A tuner, which I'm going to use to tune the guitar. A little black strap, classic black. Owner's manual. And a cloth, which you'll need because it's shiny, so you want to keep it nice from fingerprints and stuff. And the goodie bag. So that's awesome. So let me tune it, and then we will be off and running. Hopefully you can see the whole guitar in the frame. I think you'll be able to. I tuned it up. It was pretty easy to tune up. And of course, now you have to stretch the strings. I checked the intonation, and it's really great, which is if I play an open string and it goes to the green, which you can't really see it, but it's green. And then I go to the 12th fret and And does it show green or very close to it? And it does. You want the strings to be the notes that they're supposed to be. And each of these frets indicate a half step. So this would be E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, B sharp, no, B, C, there's no B sharp, B, C, and then C sharp, D, D sharp, E. So it's an octave. I mean, it's starting to go out of tune a little, but not very much, actually. It's actually spot on right fingers, so I'll just noodle about for a little bit. Let's try those picks, and then I'll show you the capo too. These picks are cool. I like unusual looking picks. I have a nice pick collection. Yeah, I'm imagining they're different thicknesses. I happen to like a thicker one. This is 1.2. I like 76, and they actually do have the millimeters on here, which is nice. So I'll probably use one of these. This is not bad. This is a little thicker, 1.2. I might try one of the other ones. But let's just use this one for now. Very cool. Actually, show you them up close. Isn't that cool? The one in my hand. I love this song. Hey, don't write yourself off yet. It's only in your head you feel left out or looked down on. Try your best. Try everything you can, and don't you worry what they tell themselves when you're away. It just takes some time, little girl, you're in the middle of the ride. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright, alright. Hey, you know they're all the same. You know you're doing better on your own. So don't buy in. Live right now. Just be yourself. It doesn't matter if it's good enough for someone else. It just takes some time. Little girl, you're in the middle of the ride. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright, alright. It's not the whole song, but just a little taste of it. I want to show you the capo and what you can do with the capo in case you don't know, because some people might not know. Capo is your friend when you're trying to sing and maybe something's not in your key. So you can put, this is how it sounds, E, A, D, G, B, E. But now if you put the capo, say on the 2nd fret, or even the 3rd fret, and now you're making it in G because it's E, F, F sharp, G. So now when you play a D, it's actually a G, but you could just use the music like it's a D. And now it's a different pitch. And you can either sing lower or higher with it. Some people go all the ways up, you know. I don't know if this, yeah, you can do it. And then, you know, you could, might not be singing that high, you might be singing lower. Or anywhere in between. When I was writing songs, I loved the capo on the 2nd fret for whatever reason. It suited my voice, you know, really nicely. As I've gotten older, my voice has gotten deeper. So sometimes things that were capoed on the 2nd fret, I sing. I think Sweet Time is like that, where I don't even capo it anymore. Sometimes the capo, it gives you more inspiration when you're writing. I'm a songwriter, as you know. So I really like it. I mean, I have bad hands and I'm able to play it, even though, you know, it's a bit of a stretch, but it's the action's really low, so it's not hard to press down the frets. And that makes it really, really nice to play. A lot of times when the action's too high, you know, when the higher up, it gets even worse, but this is really nice, even way up here. And nothing is buzzing. I'm gonna go now and maybe find a little classical book and play you some classical stuff on here. Gracie does love music. She always comes by me when I'm playing. Played that in a long time, and I have to say it's much easier on this guitar than some of my guitars that are not meant to be for classical music per se, because the strings are closer together. So I found this much easier to play, so I really like it. That was Study by Fernando Carulli. Okay, folks, so I hope that was enjoyable, and that you can see that for yourselves what a nice guitar this is. Right out of the box, I was able to tune it up and play some tunes on it. It made my doggy get nice and relaxed. Gracie's so tired. She loves this kind of music. And it's a beautiful, beautiful instrument. So thank you, Vangoa, for sending that to me. And yeah, I can definitely recommend it. It looks like it's be an instrument to last for a long time. Be sure to humidify it in weather where it's dry heat. Put a little humidifier in they sell them for inside the sound hole or in the case. This way you don't crack the beautiful cedar. Okay, take care, folks. Hey everybody, real quick, as I was throwing away the box trying to smash it and recycle it, this was in the smaller box. So I almost threw it out, and then I realized I thought it was just something to hold the, maybe the instrument in place, but no, this is something in here. So let's open it up. This is really cool. I've never had one of these before. I think this is like a footstool. So if you don't, I'm pretty sure it is. This is so cool. So if you don't want to use, oh my God, if you don't want to use a strap, this is clever. And you can make it different heights. Oh my God, look at that. Let me see if it works. Sometimes people do that. They put the guitar on their lap and they need to raise their foot. So you can make it as high or as low as you want. It's made of metal. Wow, I wouldn't stand on it, but that's so cool. Look at that. Thank you, Vangoa. I don't know if that comes with it or they just sent it to me and they sell these. I'm going to have to look at the specs to see if this comes with it. That is so cool. I'm glad I didn't throw it away. Look at that. It's got some, because I just stepped on it, but it's metal and you can adjust it, you see? Clever. I like that. That's actually going to come in handy because I don't often put a strap on if I'm just playing at home. All right, cool beans. Right, Gracie? Gracie's not impressed. She loves to mess up all these little things I have on the couch, but it's okay. She's such a good girl. Take care, folks.